And we decided to put a target of having in 2100 1 ton of CO2 per capita. And then we decided to come backwards. So what is the national effort we have to do in order to accomplish that in 2100? And then we devised an instrument that told us what we needed to do. And then we went forward and set up our agenda. And our agenda has to work with the agricultural sector, of course. We have to work with the worst emitter that we have, that is the transport sector. And we are really happy that some countries in Europe decided already not to produce only EVs, and from year on, 2025 on. And that's good news, because as you know, Costa Rica, at this moment in time, we are almost 99% renewable in the generation of electricity. So an EV in Costa Rica is going to have a zero carbon footprint. Not in countries, in my country. An open one, not just made by Costa Rica. We are going to invite scientists from the world to come to Costa Rica and help us be the ones that are peer reviewing what we are doing in climate change, because that has to be part of the deal, and that is what Paris Agreement is calling transparency. And therefore, we are pretty much ambitious, and I think we are about that. Costa Rica, as you know, in 2009 in Copenhagen, declared that we were going to be carbon neutral by year 2021, and we are working on that. It's part of our path. But now we are working very hard on that, and we are working on that because we need to be carbon neutral in 2021. So we are working very hard with the transport sector, bringing EVs, bringing hybrids, trying to use more bicycles and that sort of things. But also the main problem that we have is how to improve our public transport system. We already decided not to keep on following U.S. model, that everybody has to have a car. We need to improve our public transport system, and that is something that has been very hard because our cities are small, very constrained in infrastructure, and accessing clean technology this time of the year or this time of time is very expensive. So we have to find the means to actually make better access to that technology. But we are working on that. It's part. So as I said, all this is part of a people's agenda. It must be like that.
These are now nationally determined contributions. They have to be actioned. They have to be put into countries' plans. Most developing countries have national plans. This can't be seen as a kind of add-on. This has to be integrated in the plan. It has to be the way we do development is low carbon and climate resilient. Getting at the mitigation side of it and the adaptation side of it. If it's seen as some optional extra, it never works. It has to be embedded in the National Development Strategy plan, budgets, policy, delivery. And I make the same point about the SDGs. The words on paper, if it's not brought back in and domesticated, turned into action at the national level. And I should also say on the NDCs, one of the issues on my mind today, having been to two gender events, is that in these nationally determined contributions, only 40% of countries actually mention gender or women, right? And yet women are the most exposed to climate change. Women are the ones who are having to walk further for the water and for the fuel. Women disproportionately die in the major tropical storm disasters. So to embark on climate action without fully integrating gender and the full participation of women, we're not going to have the success that we want either.